Morning guys. Can you guys hear me on Discord? Morning. Morning on YouTube. Yes, remember to like the video. Morning on YouTube. Remember to like, subscribe. Morning. Remember to like, subscribe. Hello. Morning. Happy hump day. By the way, if you guys hear some weird noise, it's because I'm on my walking pad. So I'm walking while I'm trading. Um, oh, you guys are getting echo? Okay. Okay. Let me know if the echo is fixed. You should be. You too? You also have a walking pad? I think it's the best $100 I ever spent in my life. Awesome. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm pretty much done with my day already because I play CPI and I made over 23K and I'm long on Tesla and I'm up a lot there too. So my job for my account is done. By the way, the Tesla, Microsoft, and Merck swing trade, it's on ADR trades. And okay, let's go through charts. Let's start with ES and NQ. Okay, so we have CPI and we can see how we rejected here above around 75 on ES. So that's a resistance that I'll be watching today. If we break that resistance, obviously we are gonna wait for a break and retest to play the upside continuation. I do like this pullback here. It's kind of doing like a bull flag, or it can be a falling wedge also. So I have a support level at overnight high. It's around 50-51. So those are the two levels that I'll be watching for EX and the VWAP. So what I'm seeing here, we have a possible bull flag or falling wedge, but I like it more like a bull flag. If I see consolidation holding on overnight high, that could be a pullback long to play a move towards CPI high, right? That's ES. NQ, I think it looks pretty much the same. Yeah, NQ has the big resistance here at CPI rejection. It's around 100, 100, and then we have overnight high here around 22. So that will be my main support to watch on NQ, and CPI high will be my main resistance to watch on NQ. If NQ cannot hold 22,000, the next support that I have is around, let's see, here 29, 20, like 922. And then my main watch is gonna be overnight low, which is around 880. So the main ones for NQs, overnight low, which is 880. Main support that I'm gonna watch today is 22,000, and then main resistance is 2200, which is CPI high. Let's go with SPY. Looking pretty much the same thing as the Q and ES, NQ and ES. We have pre-market high. It's pulling back right now, so we have CPI high. We got a rejection at 606 41 and 606. So that will be our main resistance for today. a pullback. It's making a pullback here towards the VWAP and pre-market high before CPI. So that's a good pullback long. Yeah, this is a very, very pullback long, very good pullback long. If holds these support, I will say the VWAP here, we have support and the VWAP. So that will be a big watch for me. And then we have pre-market low, that will be the next support if SPY cannot hold the VWAP. So basically we're playing with pre-market high, pre-market low, CPI high. And the Q is gonna be pretty much the same. We have CPI high, we have pullback to the VWAP, which we wanna see holding if we wanna play the upside continuation. And then we have yesterday high and pre-market low. So pretty simple, I will say. If you're having trouble like understanding levels, you use pre-market high, pre-market low, and then previous day high, previous day low. That will make it so easy for you. I'm walking. That's why you hear me like that. I'm walking. Okay, let's go with Tesla first because it's the my main swing trade that I have. Well, my main one is Merck, but I'll do it later. Oh, okay, let's go first with Tesla. Tesla was such a beautiful, beautiful, perfect trade yesterday. I posted that chart pre-market yesterday. What I was looking for, I was looking for a pullback and fill the gap, and it was a gap close reversal, and that was exactly what Tesla did. That's why I bought Tesla calls. And now Tesla had a gap here between Thursday high and Wednesday low. It's way above that gap overnight. And so if you want to trade Tesla today, for me, my trade is pretty much done. Like when the market open, and all I'm gonna do is take profits on Tesla. But if you wanna trade Tesla, I will say wait for either a pullback and fill the gap because it's gonna have a gap when it opens, or if can hold 332, 331.80. I will say 332. If can hold 332 or pre-market high, that's your entry. If not, for me, it will be the best entry. Just wait for a pullback to yesterday high, and that will be a very, very good pullback long if can hold it. So basically, either hold pre-market high, either hold 332. The one that I recommend is waiting for a pullback to yesterday high. That will be a gap close reversal if it holds and keeps going higher. Let's go with Microsoft is the other swing trade that I have. I took this one because Microsoft is yesterday pulled back to previous all-time high and it held all day, so that's a perfect break retest, especially to previous all-time high, and then we had a bounce here, so now it's moving in between the new all-time high and previous all-time high. So we have a channel here between 467 and 473.50. So we need a break to either direction and then just wait for a break and retest. I will say if pulls back to yesterday's low or even 467, if it holds there, that could be also a very good pullback long, and then you just need to be patient and wait for a move towards all-time high, or You just wait for a break, retest at all-time high, and then you play the upside continuation. That's Microsoft. Let's go with Nvidia. Let's see. Okay, so we have Nvidia also gapping up to yesterday, Monday high. So we know Monday high, it's important because we had a very ugly rejection here, and right now it's reacting also pre-market. So that's 145. So key level for Nvidia, it's 145. If can break and retest there, and that would be also your entry. And the next big resistance that I have is 148, 149. So I like this Nvidia a lot. If can hold 145, that would be beautiful. So let's see, if not, a pullback to yesterday's close, if it holds there, that's 144, can also be another good entry. Let's go with Apple. Ooh, I don't look at these ugly rejection candles on Apple. I don't like Apple, so next. Amazon. Damn. The problem that I have right now with the market is that we had gaps below without, like, those gaps need to get filled. So for me, I don't like going long when we have big gaps below. But the market just keep going higher and higher and higher. It just keeps, it's moving pretty weird because it's moving based on news, not much on technicals, which make it more difficult to trade. Amazon, kind of difficult to say here because it has a lot of resistance between 220 and 218. So you have two points of resistance here. I will say the better entry will be for a pullback to for 215 or 214, pretty much near yesterday's low. And if it holds there, I think it's a better entry than what it is right now because it can reject at 218, 219, and 222. So it's a little bit tricky, that one. Yeah, those gaps are gonna get filled. I just don't know when. Let's go with Google. I don't like yesterday's candle because it has a long wick at the top, but a pullback to 178, I do like it. If can pull back to 178, because 178 was a big resistance in the past. If it holds there, we can play the upside continuation. So far, my favorite is Nvidia and Tesla. Let's see with SMCI. SMCI. This one also looks pretty good. I like that it had a gap here. Fill the gap till 39.20, and then it bounced there. It's kind of not doing much. It's consolidating here, but I do think if you have lips or shares with this one, which I do, and I posted here I talk about this chart a lot on my YouTube channel and also on this is Discord. If you follow me, you know that I bought a bunch of shares and lips, so I do think this one's gonna go back to at least 62 in the future. For now, I think it will be an easy move to 46 or 48. You just need time. It needs a little bit of time because it looks like it's taking a little bit longer than expected, but it looks pretty good. Um, CPI play from earlier. My CPI play, that was a rubber band play. Uh, kind of, I call it the rubber band ADR strategy. I just go hard with I just wait for important news. I think I posted here. It's posted on the futures room, and also I posted on the after hours because another person asked me about it. Just use the search tool on Discord. It just put ADR's rubber band strategy, and it's gonna show you the video where I explain it. Meta, let's go with Meta. Meta is right at a very, very strong resistance. 210. It needs to break 210. So for me, it will be. I'm waiting for a pullback to 665, 664. I have an alert there, and that will be my entry for Meta. I don't know if it's gonna give me that, but that's my entry. If not, if can hold. So if doesn't pull back there, I think if breaks 210 and use it as support, that's your entry. And then it's gonna be all-time high. So if it holds 210 as support, look for an all-time high move. Okay, the market is open. Ding, ding, ding. Let's see. I like that meta chart. Yeah. 210. Needs to break 210. Okay, I'm all out of Tesla. That was a beautiful, perfect trade. I like this 22,000 hold on NQ. Palantir, beautiful. I have a bunch of shares on Palantir. So we're giving back pretty much the entire CPI move. That's insane. That's insane. I'm happy that unlocked profits pretty fast. Okay, we have NQ at the VWAP. ES definitely weaker than NQ. Fighting the VWAP there. Let's see if ES can hold the 40s. And the VWAP. Yeah, so what is the indicator for the VWAP? Just VWAP. There's nothing special on my VWAP, just VWAP. Yeah, so the trick is whenever let's just say you're swing trading, right? Whenever you have a big move overnight, like a big gap, you need to lock profits. Like you must lock profits because most likely the market is gonna pull back, maybe a lot, maybe a little bit, but your premium is higher just when the market open. and then your premium's gonna die down. So you gotta take profits. Okay, so it looks like pretty much everything is pulling back. So far, Apple, Tesla, and Microsoft are holding pretty good. Yes, I'm walking. I'm on a walking pad. Yes. Do we have any more data besides CPI? Yeah, Apple 204. I will say it needs to hold 204, 204.50. Tesla pulling back. Like I said before, I think the best entry for Tesla is just waiting for a pullback, like a gap close reversal. Like pullback, fills the gap. So basically a pullback to yesterday high. And I'll be careful going long if ES and NQ are weak. So we have the, I don't think crude oil is gonna make much difference in the markets. Bond auctions? At what time is the bonds? Are the bond auctions? That definitely is gonna move the market. At 1? Oh, I'll be out of here. It doesn't matter. Before 12. I like this Microsoft hold. It's holding the view up. Okay, we have Nvidia 144 pullback. If you want a long Nvidia, you want to see it holding here, and this is your entry, pretty much. But the safest thing to do is waiting for NQ and ES to hold and look a little bit stronger, because so far both are looking weak. So like I said before, I'll be careful going long on anything with ES and NQ looking red. Red. We have EA. I like this EA 40 hold. Let's see if it's really gonna hold. If it holds and break the VWAP and hold it as support, that's a clear indication that it's gonna bounce. Yeah, I like this bounce. It's perfect. 40 hold. Let's see if it's really gonna hold the VWAP. Microsoft, beautiful. Apple, beautiful. Tesla, sorry, Nvidia trying to hold yesterday high. MSTR. I don't like trading the stock, to be honest. Dude, that's an ugly reaction on Meta. That's ugly. Yeah, for me, it needs to hold 210. That was ugly. Okay, and NQ. I like NQ if can hold 22,000. That's a major level. Very important round number for NQ. I trade mostly futures. I'm only swing trading options if I see an A plus setup. Ooh, Apple ugly. Microsoft beautiful. Crown Strike? What's Crown Strike? I got an alert there. Damn, Crown Strike. Beautiful. Okay. I like this on Crown Strike. Ooh, yes. 470, 472 hold. That could be a good entry also because Crown Strike has a gap above that it needs to fill. Yeah, 472 hold. Watch out for Crown Strike. NQ so far rejecting 22,000. Those Crown Strike contracts move so good. I'm already 30% up on I have contracts that I got last week. Okay, NQ rejecting 22,000. That is no bueno. Apple looking weak. Nvidia not looking too hot so far. I'm gonna take some profits on Microsoft. I have weeklies and next week's. I'm gonna lock profit from the weeklies and I'm gonna hold the next week's contract. Yep. Microsoft, beautiful. I'm gonna log more profits on Microsoft if they hit 473. Okay, NQ looking way better now. Or not. Still rejecting 22,000. I wanna see it holding it as support. Damn, Microsoft doesn't even, is not even bother. We're still fighting here. So far, ES and NQ holding the VWAP. Let's see if we're gonna break out of these bull flag on both. Nvidia not looking good. Tesla looks like we're gonna get our pullback to yesterday high. Yeah, definitely we need to wait a little bit and see if I for me it's I'm waiting to see if the NQ can hold 22,000 as support. If can do that, I'll be comfortable going long on anything else or playing futures. But under 22,000, I don't like it. I don't like anything for a long play. So we're gonna be we need to be patient here. Okay, Microsoft is about to hit 473. I'll be taking more profits there. Yeah, I think Tesla is gonna give us a pullback to fill the gap. Ooh, Tesla. This is why I don't like going long when you have gaps below. It's things like Tesla. Yuck. Ugly reaction. Nice. 22,000 reaction was beautiful on NQ. Yeah, we gave back all the CPI move. It's weird. Like, why did we get like bad news or something with China? Because why the market like went crazy high with CPI data if it's gonna give back the entire move? What could be a Meta loan entry? We already talked about Meta. Ooh, look at that. Um, yeah, the gap on Tesla is till yesterday's close. But I would like to see it at 325. You can hold 326, 325, yes. But again, I'll be careful going long on anything if the market is weak. It makes no sense to go long on anything. Doesn't matter if it goes to our level if the market is weak. Nice, 22. Yeah, that 22,000 level is pretty good. I didn't play the reaction there because of the VWAP. It was holding the VWAP, so I was like, it's too close to a VWAP for me to play a reaction there. Tesla short next week? It's too late to short Tesla. At least, I don't think, unless you have a bounce and reaction at the VWAP. But it's too late to short Tesla. You gotta short at the top, not at the bottom. Can you keep going lower? Yeah, maybe, but the risk to reward is not good there. Unless you have a bounce. You must back to 271? You're asking 271? You're asking for too much. Okay. Yes, trying to hold here. A little bit tricky. A little bit tricky. Yeah, we fill the gap on SPY and the Q. Look at Microsoft. Microsoft don't really care that the market is going lower. Mm, why is Apple so messy? Like, look at those ugly reaction daily candles that pass 1 to 4 days, 5 days. It's ugly. So Tesla pretty much filled the gap. It has a little bit more to go, but if breaks the VWAP and hold it as support, that's your entry to go long. Did I make the switch to features chart? I'm trying to do that. Yeah, I'm practicing right now. Microsoft 473. Yeah, I'm taking more profits on Microsoft. This is near all-time high. I think the best thing to do is just take profits here and then just wait for a break and retest of all-time high, and that's your next entry. So beautiful, beautiful trade with Tesla and Microsoft. I post both trades on ADR trades. So congrats if you took it with me. That was easy. That was easy. Thoughts on IWM? Let's check IWM. So IWM, you just had a 218 reaction. That's from 218 to almost 219. It has a huge resistance level. It has a few gaps below. So honestly, I would not feel comfortable going long on IWM unless it feels the gap below. The gaps below, it has two little gaps. My entry for IWM is it's above 210. It's too far from there. Um, so yeah, for me it's too high without real pullbacks, but it went down, filled the gap. So if it holds 214.50, that could be a good entry for a quick scalp. But yeah, it's 211, 210 is my real entry for IWM. It's too far from there. Okay, 22,000 again on NQ. I think he wants to break it, to be honest. Beautiful bounce out of our 920 level on NQ. That was perfect. I'm still waiting for 22,000. So it's everything when I talk about pre-market is everything after hours. So you have the high, everything after and pre, everything that when the market is closed. Target on Broadcom? I don't know. I'm not trading Broadcom. But your target, when I trade anything, my target is always the next. If I'm going long, my target is always the next big resistance. If I'm going short, my target is the next big support. We're still rejecting 22,000. That is no bueno. Microsoft still near all-time high. Okay, just do it already, NQ. I like these 30-minute candles on NQ and ES. Tesla's still pretty weak. Come on, NQ, just break 22,000 so we can trade something. I like more how ES is looking. I like that it's breaking this 50 level. Ooh, Tesla. Someone is speaking at 10? Who? So my recommendation is if you don't have a big account and you're not a profitable trader, please stay away from Meta, M MSA, all the Bitcoin, all the Bitcoin stocks, Netflix. Those are very expensive contract, and with a one little move, you can lose half your account. My recommendation is always gonna be just keep it simple. Use SPY and the Q or ES and NQ. Just use two of those, not all four, because I don't see a reason why you want to use all four. It's pretty much the same levels. And then Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Tesla, Google and Amazon. That's it. You don't need to try weird stuff. So my whole idea for trading is just keep it simple. Don't use indicators. Don't use like weird stocks. Don't use very expensive stuff like Netflix. There's no reason to trade that. In fact, if you can just stick it with two stocks or two just ES and NQ or just SPY and NQ, it will be even better. Maybe ES, NQ, and Tesla, or SPY, QQQ, and Tesla, and Nvidia. Four. You have four there. That's more than enough. Yeah, some people trade SPX like I Cave. He only trades SPX and he's doing pretty good. Like you don't need to be trading a bunch of stuff. Oh, case. I say cave, case. Yeah, case. Yeah, same four tickers. That's all you need. I mean, if the market is choppy sideways, all everything's gonna be choppy sideways most of the time. If the market is trendy, easy to trade, you're gonna have easy trades with ES, NQ, or SPY, and QQQ, or Nvidia, or Tesla. I like this ES hold. I want to see the NQ breaking 22,000. The problem with Cave doesn't call out his trades is because, and I understand why, because his trades are too fast. Like, it's like me posting my futures trades. It's too difficult because most of the time it's pretty fast. The moment I got in and I type what I'm in, what I'm trading, I'm pretty much out already. Most of the time. And we keep rejecting 22,000. On boys is always Desi, unless it's Wednesday that it's me. But I'm been hanging out on Futures Voice pretty much every single day. I'm gonna try to. Yeah, it's there. Futures Voice on Desi's. Um, I've been only doing live streams on YouTube on Wednesday. To be honest, I like trading on my own because, to be honest, guys, sometimes you have like today, right? If it wasn't because I'm on Wednesday on Desi's Discord, I wouldn't be here because I already made a lot of money like with CPI. Like I don't need to trade this, and the market is doing nothing. So whenever I start live streaming, you're gonna have um You're gonna see the notifications on my Discord. Yeah, a lot of evil money. Those are not evils, are funded accounts. But you can call it whatever you want. Yeah, I'm here to help. We're still reacting, not doing much. Why do you trade CPI? Isn't that very risky? Everything is very risky if you don't know how to manage your risk. If you started trading futures, honestly, my recommendation is the same thing that I say if you trading anything else. Just be patient, have a plan, and just wait for your levels to play out. That's it. Like right now, I'm not taking anything right now because I'm waiting for 22,000 to break. If it's not doing that, I'm not touching anything. So just have a plan, put your levels, and then just wait for your levels to play out, and then just you're focused on, doesn't matter what you're trading, it should be always just be patient and wait for a good trade. Microsoft is about to break all-time high. It's kind of consolidating there. That's crazy. Yeah, trust the levels. And if you're having trouble with levels, you can copy, you can go through, watch Desi's live stream pre-market. You have it here on Desi TAs, or just go and do previous day high, previous day low, pre-market high, pre-market low. That's it. Okay, let's see if we're gonna break it here. A bear flag on 22,000. It could be. I would not play the bear flag because we can see how the market is fighting so much this possible downtrend. So I don't love it for a reaction play. Can you play out this bear flag? Yeah, it could. Yeah, like, yes, it keeps reacting the same level, but at the same time, we're not having downside continuation. So for me, it's too risky to play reactions when I see the market holding so good. I would rather wait for a break of 22,000 and play the upside continuation, or just wait for another pullback to 920. That's where we bounced it really hard this morning, and then I'll see if I play a bounce there. But what it's doing right now is doing nothing. It's just moving sideways. So it's too risky to play reactions there. Yeah, definitely is a no trading zone for me. What's your upside target on NQ? Um, the next resistance, 22 100. CPI rejection between, yeah, 86 and 100. I definitely think ES looks a little bit better than NQ. Just a little bit better. I walk 3 miles most of the time, but yesterday I did 4, and today I think I'm gonna do 4 too because this market is doing nothing here. I honestly don't know how many steps is that. Ooh, Tesla. Look at Tesla, guys. If Tesla can hold the VWAP, that could be a good entry. Okay, we're looking better, but I want to see a strong hold at 22,000. And then I'll wait for a retest. 10K steps is 4 miles. No, it depends of your height and your pace and your weight. Let's ask ChatGPT how many steps is for me. Well, it says for me, it's around a little bit over 10K steps. Because I'm 5'2" and I'm 130 pounds heavy. But if you're 6'4", it's probably like 5K, 5,000 steps only. So you wait for a retest on the 5 minute time frame? Yes. Or a pullback. It depends how big the candle is there. Ooh, ugly reaction on Tesla. Yuck. Yuck. Microsoft new all-time high. Oh my god. That trade. That's all I need. I'm holding my next week's on Microsoft. That's all I need. That's awesome. 13K. That's great. Yeah, yeah. ADR, my name. My name is Andrea. I don't like how we're moving so slow. We're holding our level, but I don't know. Okay, I like this. I like this candle if it closes strongly here. 473. It's up to you. And for me, the entry on Microsoft was yesterday's low. The um the retest of previous all-time high. If you want to enter here on a retest of all-time high, it's up to you. But again, guys, I don't like buying calls at the top. Oh, my whole thing is like buying on pullbacks. I don't like buying at the top. Yeah, not playing music because whenever I play music, you guys on YouTube can hear the music clear, but on voice, my voice is start to sound weird. So I need to figure it out how to play music on the Discord. Okay, let's see if this pullback is gonna hold 22,000 as support, and that could be our entry. Okay, I'm gonna try it out. I'll add more if it goes lower. Okay. Yeah, ES definitely stronger. I don't know if it is Nvidia, if it is Apple, but I like it. 22,000 was my level. We already broke that level. It looks like it's holding above. So I'm gonna try it out. Why not? Okay. I like this hold so far. I added more on that pullback. Looking great. Gonna take some profits around 39 and then at 60 and then 83 and then 94. I'm on the trade that I'll be talking the entire morning. Okay, give me the boom boom. Go. Okay. I like that. Beautiful. Keep going. Go. Keep going. We want to see this level holding. New all-time high for Microsoft. Tesla still weak. Nvidia is trying to hold the VWAP. Apple trying to hold the pre-market low. If Apple and Nvidia can get their shit together, I think NQ is gonna boom boom. Well, summer is officially starting on the 20th. So technically we're not in summer yet, but yeah, when summer is very slow, trading during summer is very slow, very choppy. The best traders, they take off summer. They don't trade during summer. Yeah, they have money to do that. A lot of money. Well, we do. I do. But I like trading also. Look at Microsoft. That was the best play. The play of the week for me. Nvidia. I like this Nvidia hold also. I'm not gonna take it, but I do like this Nvidia VWAP hold. Okay, I took some profits there. I put my like I have profits already on my like hard TPs where it's gonna sell me whenever it hits those resistance. So it's already sold me a few contracts, holding the rest. And I'm just gonna let it ride. As long as we are above 22K, I think we're very bullish. Look at Microsoft. Microsoft is flying. Oh my god. Took more profits there. Yesterday was so weird, so choppy. I barely made any money. I was up like $1,000, maybe less. Today, so far, I'm way over 50K with Tesla, Nvidia, Tesla, Microsoft, and futures. Target for SMCI? I don't have a target. I have shares and leap, so I don't have a target. Just gonna let it ride. But if you're trading like short term, it's 40. I think we talk about 48 on SMCI, 45 or 46 or 48. Let me check that for you. Uh, SMCI, yeah, about it's 40 between 48 and 46.30. That's if you're trading short term, that will be my target. What is the best futures trading on options and why? I think it's up to each one how you like trading. People that doesn't like people that love scalping, it will say futures. People that trade like long term will say options. I like both. The but I love the way that I trading now. I trade I day trade futures and I swing trade options. So I don't swing trade options every day. I only swing trade options when I see really good setups. What are the two books that I recommend? To be honest, I do read a lot, but I have never read a a trading book. I don't think that help. If you want to learn how to trade, when it comes to the psychology behind trading, yeah, it maybe help your book, but I don't recommend books for trading, to be honest. For me, it's all about just honestly, I think everyone that wants to be a successful trader, you need to just put in the work, and you need those days that are big red days. You need that because I think we need that pain to really understand and take this seriously. So I don't have any recommendation for trading books. I don't read trading books. Okay, I only have 3 runners. I'm up, I don't know, a lot. You guys can see it on my screen. So this is a beautiful day. Oh my god. Guys, we have the perfect plan today. 22,000. That was a perfect plan. Who took that trade with me? We were patient. I'm very happy with my day today, to be honest. Not because I'm green, it's because I was very patient. I had a plan and I waited for it. Boom boom Wednesday. Yes. Remember to like the video on YouTube. Thank you. Why do I have so many lines for M and NQ? Because those lines are where I'll be taking profits. It's gonna take me it's gonna take profits there. Yeah, I'm just letting these three contracts run. I'm gonna take more profit at the 60 and then at the 80, and then the last one is gonna be near 100. And that's it. Oh, here, yeah, I'm trading with 18 accounts. So basically right now, because I'm trading with 18 accounts and holding 3 contracts per account, I'm trading with 54 contracts. I'm copy trading, yes. That's also what I love, trading futures with prop firms. These are funded accounts. What do I have for working out? A treadmill. It's 3 micros. Like it's not much. I took 10 micros, like 180 contracts. 10 micros per account. I'm trading. This is Apex. I need mostly my main accounts are Apex and Tradeify, and then my funded futures. I need to make one trade today for Tradeify. Let's see if we can find one. Probably a quick rejection here at the top, most likely. Yeah. I don't recommend trading futures with your own money because you're gonna lose a lot of money if you're new. It looks like you've never traded futures, so I don't recommend use your own money. With futures, it's extremely easy to lose money and make money. And it's very difficult to stop trading because it's too easy to trade. Mm-mm. Why I'm not trading futures with SPY and QQQ anymore? Because with all honesty, guys, if because I'm trading, I'm doing futures videos on YouTube. So the regular people, not the one that already know me, get very confused because I'm trading with SPY and the Q futures. So I just figured out I can change that. I can watch only ES and NQ instead of SPY and the Q, and my trade is being great. Like there's no difference. I don't see any difference with SPY and ES and NQ and QQQ. Just different numbers, but the levels are exactly the same. Candlesticks are exactly the same. So just pick one and trade with those. Like, do I represent any funding broker? No, but I only recommend the ones that I use. Yeah, the VWAP is different. I don't use the VWAP, honestly. Like, I don't really watch. I have the VWAP on my chart because it's more like I'm kind of used to have it there, but I don't trade based on the VWAP if I'm watching ES and NQ. I don't think the VWAP works on futures chart. It's what I've seen. Like I don't really trust the VWAP on ES and NQ. Um, I trade levels on ES and NQ. So I will say it's a little bit different the way that I trade futures with ES and NQ. I'm gonna keep doing this. And in the future, if I see that it's working for me, I'm gonna do like a free course where I'm gonna explain how I'm doing this. No, Apex doesn't move anyone to life, and My Fund the Future and Tradeify, I don't use them every single day. So what I do is I kind of lose the accounts every once in a while because I don't want to be moved to a live account. Because when you're moved to a live account, you cannot copy trade. And for me, psychologically speaking, it's completely different if I'm trading 50 contracts with 10 accounts than trading 50 contracts with one account. If you're trading with a 100K prop account, you're not trading your own money. And I don't use the 100K accounts. I use the 50K accounts. Yeah, the funded brokers that I use are down below on this video on YouTube, and it's also on my Discord. I don't know. I don't use my money to trade futures, guys. I only use props. You can't use the entire 50K accounts. So the thing is, like, when you're trading a prop, if you buy a 50K account, a 200K account, 300K account, you're not really buying a 50K account. So on the 50K account, you cannot use the entire 50K but in one position. You only have you're pretty much buying a 2500 account because of the max amount that you can lose for you to not lose the account. So it sounds very complicated, but it's not. So just go to Apex or My Funded Futures. My recommendation, if you're new with futures, it will be to start with either Tradeify, which is my favorite, or My Funded Futures. Those are easy to understand. Their rules are not complicated. So just go to their website and just read a little bit. Okay, we're a little bit stuck here. I can see a little bit of resistance here at 40 on NQ and also at 60, 61 on ES. We could have a pullback here to 20 on NQ. How prop firms work if you're not trading live, it's kind of like paper trading. But if you make money, you get paid. If you make money and you follow their rules, you get paid. Hi, Bravo. Nvidia 144 pullback. I will say the VWAP pullback. Do I like how Nvidia is moving today? Not really. Who is the best traded futures trading? I don't know. It doesn't matter. That had nothing to do with you and with me. Trading is, for me, is not a competition. I don't care if somebody's better than me. That's not gonna change my trading, and that's not gonna pay me money. You're watching my screen is on YouTube. What's my thought? Meta holding 702. Let's see. Yeah, it looks good. I still don't like it, to be honest. For me, again, I need a pullback on Meta for me to look for entries. I need a bigger pullback, at least to 670, 662 maybe. If it doesn't pull back, you need a break at 710. So where it is right now is not something that I'll be looking for trades on Meta. I don't like Whoop, to be honest, for live trading. How many screens? I have 3, but honestly, I only need 2. The third one is because I need to watch how YouTube is doing. I need to watch how the live stream software is doing, and I need to watch the Discord chat. Other than that, for my charts, I, to be honest, if it wasn't because I'm doing live stream and Discord, I would only need 1 screen. I used to trade with my laptop, and I trade options with my phone. Apple very weak. NQ still holding pretty good. Same thing with ES. I like that we're making a base here. For options, I buy market. Yeah. I used to work full time before when I started trading. Yeah, I had to. Like, I do not recommend going all in on like full time trading if you're not being profitable for at least excuse me, at least I will say 2 years or a year and a half. Otherwise, you're gonna have the pressure that you need to make money to pay your bills. That's putting even more stress on your trades. There's gotta be another PB pullback today. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, paying bills in Miami. Yeah, I know. I've been trading for over 8 years, maybe 9 now. If the 5 minute candle doesn't hold, I'll be all out and done with my day. I had a beautiful, perfect day. Know why I'm gonna sell. Besides Tradeify, my funded futures. You have all the links down below on my YouTube stream. No, I don't trade live on my Discord. I only for my Discord is only for me posting my watch list. Like I only post my pre-market watch list and that's it. What I buy for someone that's been trading for 10 years and still consistently read? Honestly, just pay like find someone that can mentor you because it looks like you've been doing this for too long to still not find consistency. So you need to somebody that is going through your trades with you and tell you, hey, you're doing this is wrong, don't do that, or make like adjust your trading. But you've been doing this for 10 years, that's a lot. So send me a DM. You know what we can do next Wednesday? If you don't mind, I can mentor you. Like we can go through your trades on Wednesday so everyone can listen and maybe help each other. And if you don't mind being on Zoom with me during the live stream, yeah, I can go through your charts and we can talk about your trades and what I can see what's going on. If you don't journal, please start journaling today. Go to Tradezilla right now, journal your trades so we can have at least 1 week of information so we can go through your trades. But journaling your trades is not just putting your trades and see your P&L. No, I want you to write down what was your plan, why you entered those trades, and why you exit, yeah, and what was going through your mind on those trades. Mm. Yeah, no problem. Have a great one. I like this hold. I like this consolidation. What is doing Crown Strike? Let's see. Oh yeah. Ooh, Crown Strike. It has a gap above this Friday high. If it breaks that Friday high, it's gonna go for the gap. Yes. Looking beautiful. That was a beautiful break and retest out of the 470 level and then the VWAP hold. That was beautiful. 472 hold. Yeah, really good. Okay, I sold one more there and just holding two runners. Oopsie. This 22K trade was perfection. Perfect. I think you're the only one, to be honest, Chrissy. I think you're the only one that is complaining of Discord frozen. I don't see Discord frozen today. Anyone else see Discord frozen? I don't think so. No? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have no problem on Discord too. What is Discord? Okay. Are we gonna keep consolidating here and keep going higher, or we're gonna have a bigger pullback? It's only you, Chrissy. No one else is having problems with Discord. Regular one face. I use. If it is your first time using my funded futures, you get a 50% off for your first 3 accounts. I use just straight of 8 groups. That's all I need. Okay, we're moving. We are moving. I'm taking one more off of the 58 level, and then the last one, I'm just gonna let it ride. Yeah, I do think we're gonna go back to CPI highs. Um, because so it depends what time of the day is for me to just move my stop loss to break even or moving higher. So right now, because it's almost 11 o'clock and I don't need, to be honest, to keep trading, so I'm just moving it higher. But most of the time I just leave it to break even if it is early morning. Hopefully Crown Strike can break these resistance and fill the entire gap. Like right now, I only have 2 runners. I move my stop loss to 31, around 30.50. Let me see where it's exactly. It's at 27.25. So yeah. If you're on YouTube, to this candle low here, this 5 minute candle low, that's my stop loss for the last 2 runners. And then I have one sale order here around 81, and then I have another one around 95. What is a gap fill on Crown Strike? It has a gap above. Um, go to the Crown Strike. Let me see if I can show you. But to be able to see the gaps, you need to turn off your pre-market data. But here it is. So if you want to learn how to play gaps, I have a video where I explain how I play gaps. Okay, I got one more sold there. We just hit my 60 PT, and then just let it run in. See how easy it is when you just be patient, wait for your levels to work out, and then you have a plan, you set your stop loss, and then you just do nothing and then just let your trade do its thing. Yes, I'm on Crown Strike also since last week. Do I dance salsa? I do. Come on, Crown Strike, just do it already. Well, we didn't got QQQ calls, but we got NQ, even better. Go through how you find your levels, please. Do you start with the daily, then go for hours? And do you use the bodies or the weeks or the combinations or for the basic? I explained that on my trading course. I'm trading now futures based on NQ and ES. Pretty much the same thing, guys. There's no difference between ES and SPY and NQ and QQQ, just different numbers, but same candlesticks. The levels are the same. It's not different strategy. It's the same strategy, just different chart. But the strategy doesn't change. Hi, could you share my contact info? What do you mean? My number? No. You can DM me here on Discord. I think sometimes Vincent and I have the same levels all the time. Other times we had different levels. I think it's because Vincent used after and pre-market data for all his charts. I don't. I only use pre-market data on my 5 minute time frames. Just for when I only need my pre-market info when the market starts, when the market open. So if I'm doing a 30 minute time frame daily, anything above 5 minutes, I don't use pre-market data at all. But again, if you're having trouble finding levels, just use pre-market high, pre-market low, previous day high, previous day low. Keep it simple. And then you can use Vin's pre-market live stream and Vin's TA or Desi TA, and then just use those levels, and then you need to see how those levels work. And watching and rewatching and watching and rewatching that, it's how you learn. Oh, that's funny. Cute Cumber. Oh, thank you. Thank you guys for being here. Really. We got a beautiful day today. Pretty easy too. Very weird based on what we have seen the past few weeks. Past few weeks, it's been pretty difficult. I'm not gonna lie. What I don't do YouTube much. I've been liking more trading on my own. I might come back, but with more videos, like tutorials and stuff like that. I don't know. I might come back next Monday and do live trading every single day. I don't know. It's more because the market's been so boring lately that I feel like I'm wasting my time and your time if we're watching a market that is doing nothing for hours. How much should I expect to lose in 2 years? The first 2 years? That I don't think anyone can answer you that. You should expect to lose. I don't know. It depends how much money you have. But I will say this: the more money you have, the more you're gonna lose. And I've seen people that have lost 400K the first 2 years, which is insane. But it's because they have too much money. So I don't think it's a good thing to start trading with a lot of money. You lost 2K? Yeah, it's not that bad. I think I lost like 15K and I didn't have money. 400K? Oh my god, that's insane. Like, pay someone to help you. I think it's stupid to lose like 15K, 20K, 400, 100K. Just pay someone. It's gonna be so cheap. It's gonna be way cheaper and you're gonna save so much money. Like, it's dumb. Thinking, oh, this is the, what did you call it? The market tuition. That is ridiculous. Your retirement? So see, 120K, your retirement, that's insane. That's emotional trading. Give me that money. Like, give, like, it's so crazy. Like, when I was doing my mentoring people, I've seen people losing 400, 30,000, 100K, and they have so much trouble paying someone 3K to teach them how not to lose more money. That is crazy. How do you think the best athlete become the best athlete? Because they pay the best coaches for that. I used to do mentoring, not anymore. It's people have no idea how much time it takes to mentor someone. I used to, but to be honest, right now for me, it's not a really good reward because it's too much money. I'd rather do something else. I don't need that money. So I'd rather do something else that it has nothing to do with trading. To trade for me? No one. No one is gonna trade for you. What's my trigger, my level? Showing me that it's holding or showing me that it's rejecting, depending what I'm looking to trade. And that's with candlesticks. Hey, student. I don't make money deposit. Like, what do you mean? Yeah, I get paid from trading futures with props. Okay, we're reacting here. I'm all out. I'm getting bored of this. All out. Beautiful, perfect trade, guys. We don't need anything else. We had a perfect Tesla trade. Well, if you took it with me on the ADR trades, also Microsoft, beautiful, beautiful trade. We took a beautiful trade off of the 22K NQ level. That's all we need. Nothing more. Ooh, perfect exit. Now, ah, I'm done. I'm done, guys. I made over 34,000 with futures, and I made a lot with Tesla and Microsoft, over 50K a day. I'm done. Was I down anytime? You can check that when I posted on ADR trades. Can we go shopping later? Up to you. I'm not going shopping today. Beautiful day. Not boring like the last one. Ooh, what was that? What was that? Any news? Damn. Perfect exit. Hmm. Perfect exit. I'm done with my 4 miles. What is that? All gone. Yeah, in 2 minutes for sure. Not on the table. Why you need fentanyl? Ooh, this could be a rubber band play. Yes. Ooh, yeah, Apple. Apple looks like it's gonna go back to 200. Microsoft is not even bother. My rubber band strategy. It's here on YouTube. Oops. Clean, clean day for me. What a bounce out of the 22K again. Okay, guys, I'm done. This is more than enough. Yeah. So I guess that using futures charts is working well. So I'm gonna keep using them. And then if keeps working out, I'll do a little video course of how to trade futures. Yes. Oh yeah, beautiful day. Great day with Tesla. We had a perfect exit with Tesla. Very good day with Microsoft. Perfect entry and exit with NQ. So I'm done. Remember to like the video, guys. I'm out. Bye.